We have a question here from June 06, okay, in paper 2, and this is question number 7. James and Dan are partners in a small company. From each year's profit, James is paid a bonus of $15,000. So this is the bonus that is first paid to James, and then the remainder is shared between James and Dan in this ratio. So be very, very careful with the statement. Okay, underline the important information here. So it says in 1996, the profit was $20,000. Show that Dan's share was 3,000. This is a 1 mark question here. So you see, out of 20,000, we shall first of all give away 15,000 to James, okay? And then what is left out of this 20,000, that is going to be 5,000 that is left, okay? And now we have to divide this into ratio 3. So we have to find Dan's share. So Dan is going, if it is 2:3, this is James, this is Dan. So Dan is going to get 3/5 of this 5,000. So you simplify, this is going to be 3,000. So this was a 1 mark question. You could do this without showing any of this working. Whenever there is a 1 mark question, only the answer is required. But here, since the answer was given, so this working, at least this working was required here, okay? So you had to show this step. Next, it says in 97, the profit was 21,800. Calculate the percentage increase in the profit in 97 compared to 96. Okay, so we have to find in this B first part, the percent increase, okay? The percent increase. The formula for this is going to be the increase over the original, okay? Increase over the original times 100%, okay? So we have to see how much is the increase. You can see that the increase is 1,800, okay? So there is an increase of $1,800 out of $20,000 times 100%. So you simplify all of this. This is a paper 2 question. You can use a calculator. So this, since this was an easier working, so this is, there is a 9% increase in the profit of 1996. Then it says the total amount including his bonus. We will calculate the total amount including his bonus that James received in 97. So James will be receiving right away for this B part 2. He will be receiving right away 15,000. So first of all, we know that he's going to get $15,000. Okay, so that is put aside. Now we'll be taking out this 15,000 from 21,800. So you will have 6,800. Okay, and this 6,800, if you look at this thing here, James' share is 2/5 of this. Okay, so this is 2/5 of this. So let me calculate this. So when I calculate, this is going to be 6,800 divided by 5 times 2. So that is 2,720. So this is here. We have here 2,720. So James is going to get this plus this. So you can say at the end is that James is going to get this plus 15,000. Okay, so that is his share. That is $17,720. That is what James is going to get. Okay, this much. So that is your B part has been done completely up to this. Then we go on to the C part. It says in 98, Dan received $7,500. So you have to see that this Dan's share is basically, it is going to be 3, like, the remain like you have to first of all take out 15,000 from whatever is a profit, and then you divide that in this ratio. Okay, so we're going to suppose that first of all, this is going to be 3 by 5. That is the C part here. 3 by 5 of x. We're supposing that to be x. That is the remainder after taking off these $15,000. Okay. And that is $7,500 here. Okay. So this x is going to be 7,500 times 5 by 3. So this is let me calculate this. 7,500 divided by 3 times 5. So this is 12,500. This is 12,500. So that means this is the amount which was divided in 2:3, that was divided in the ratio 2:3. So now you add another 15,000 into it. So you get to the answer to this, that the total profit over here was 12,500 plus that 15,000 that we have to give first of all to James, and then we divide that remainder. Okay? So that is going to be $27,500. Okay. Okay, in this D part, he's really going to assess how smart you are algebraically. He says the profit is more than 15,000. So we have to write down an expression in terms of X for the amount Dan received. So what will you be doing is Dan's share is always going to be, this is there is this ratio you have to remember, you have to keep in your mind this 2:3. Okay, so Dan's share is always 2 by 5 of this total profit minus 15,000. That is Dan's share. This is your first part. Yeah, do you have to say anything here? I am making a mistake here. This is Dan's share is 3 by 5. Okay. Yeah, because yeah, this is James ratio Dan. I just covered that part where it was written. This is 2:3. So Dan is going to get 3 by 5 of the amount which is 15,000 taken off from that total profit. Okay. And then in the second part, it says, given that Dan received half the profit, write down an equation. So this is what Dan is going to get, 3 by 5 of x minus 15,000. And that is equal to half of the profit. And the profit is going to be x. So this is the equation that we can have here. So now let's solve this equation. I'll be cross multiplying. This will become 6 into x minus 15,000. And that is equal to 5x. So we have 6x minus 90,000, that is equal to 5x. So when you solve this equation, you have 6x minus 5x, that is equal to 90,000. So this x, that the profit that we have, that is going to be 90,000. This is the total profit that year. Okay. So that is it. This ends the question here. So we have a question from the same paper. Just scroll backwards and I got this question here. It says in this fourth question, I think you should try this first and then I tell you. 2.45. Let's see. Like these questions are intentionally kept in your paper so that everyone can get at least some marks here. It's such an easy question. It says adult ticket price is $3.6, child is $2.25, a family of 2 adults. So that means this is going to be 2 times 3.6, and then how many children? 3 children. This is 3 times 2.25. This is the amount they're going to pay. Okay, and this will be taken out from 20. So this is what you need to do here. Okay, so let's just use the calculator and see what do we get. So change means the amount that you get back. This is 6.05. Calculator allowed? Yeah, this is paper 2's question. Okay, we are allowed to use calculator. So please write whenever you have the money, you have to write this correct to 2 decimal places. Next part, it says express $2.25 as a percentage of $3.60. So whenever you write as a percentage, first of all, you will be writing as a fraction, okay? So you would be writing this $2.25 as a fraction of $3.6. Remember, the units should be same. Sometimes it gives one of the amount in dollars, the other in cents. So make sure both of them have the units, and you can cancel out these units. And then you multiply this by 100%. Okay, let's see.
62.5.
62.5. Okay,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
62.5%. This is it from this paper. Let's go to the next paper's questions.